This is the practice set of problems for advanced equations, and I will not be doing as much talking in this video because this is not a teaching video, it's a practice one going to advanced equations. Remember, we did all of these examples and those are in the previous video, so if you have not watched that video, please go back and take a look at those first. In these problems, I'm just going to work them as I would homework. I'm not going to do a lot of explaining so that you can think with me and be a little bit independent of me in solving these. But I did want to at least give you an explanation for these because they're hard problems. They're the most difficult of the ones that we can do. Okay, the first one is, as you see here, and I'm going to go ahead and put my frame in there. And then I'm just going to solve this problem. I'm not going to explain it, just going to walk you through the steps unless there's something unusual that I need to tell you about. So starting off, 5 is bigger than negative 14, so let's let this be the boss. And so this will be the constants. And I'm going to go ahead and move that 34 and get rid of it there. And then I'll move the 14 in. This is not going to be a nice even answer, and that's okay because sometimes life works that way. So your 36 negative divided by 19 is going to give you a very ugly, long, many decimal places answer. So that is the answer that comes out of the calculator. I'm going to say that n is approximately negative 1.9. Okay, doesn't have to be exactly. We're just rounding that off. Okay, problem 2. Just going to keep going down the page here. Keep this moving on track. The first part of that, I'm having trouble reading my printout. Looks like a negative 18 minus 6k equals 6 plus 18k. My print had faded a little bit and I couldn't quite read that. Okay, so I have a negative 6k and an 18k. This is the bigger one. And constant will be your other side. I'm going to move the positive 6k over to, the negative 6k by making it a positive. Okay. And then I need to move the minus 6. So this is negative 24. So I'm going to divide both sides by the coefficient. k is negative 1. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. Problem 3. I have 3a minus 5, negative 48 minus 40a, and I have 3a minus 40a. A positive is always bigger than a negative, so this is going to be the variable side. And I'm going to go ahead and move that 5. And then I'll move the 40a. And divide by the coefficient. So a is negative 1. Okay, number 4. This one actually seems kind of tame compared to the others. So my variables are separated, but they're on the same side. And then this is the constant. So I need to combine my negative 7 plus 3, and that's exactly what you type in the calculator. 7 negative plus 3 is negative 4m. And then you divide by that coefficient. So m is negative 7. That one was a little tame compared to some of the others we've had to do. I like that one. Okay, number 1 at the bottom, I'm not going to try to squeeze in here because I don't think I'll have enough room. So let's try to put it in here. And we're in the bottom section, so we're back to number 1. 24a minus 22 equals negative 4, 1 minus 6a. So hopefully you realize that before I draw the frame, I need to do the distribution. We've got to get the parentheses out of there. So negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. And negative 4 times negative 6a is positive 24a. So be careful with that multiplying. Use your calculator. So now I can draw the frame because I have no parentheses anymore. And I have on the left 24a minus 22. We didn't do anything to that. And on the right I have negative 4 plus 24a. So on this one, this is a very interesting situation. I've never thought about this in explaining these. You really don't have a boss variable because you have a 24a on both sides. So what's going to happen here is something very interesting.